takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Noah is out there with Grant. And it's Kukoc in at the 3 slot. Here's West, and he gets the bucket. West has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Los Angeles. Bulls trail by 4. Butler kicks to Kukoc. Outside Butler from deep. Kept alive. Tries again, and Noah with the layup.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
It's West with the drive. Cooper kicks to Baylor. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's Rose, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started, and a better job finishing it off.
And that is good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
And he gets the bucket. Rose has got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it. Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. He didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdish. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, Pau Gasol made a big move this summer to join the Chicago Bulls. He was courted by a number of teams, but went with his instinct. He sees the Bulls as a team that can compete for a title, saying without a doubt it is one of the championship favorites in the East alongside Cleveland. We'll see how far they go, guys.
We will indeed. Thank you, Doris. That's good. Rose has got 13. And Rose working to develop his floater with, Steve, his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
And finished off by Worthy.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Butler against Baylor. Over to the wing, trying his luck deep. Second chance shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Great job. Taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Bulls have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Well, it's funny, Clark. Some people thought that Joakim Noah was considered a bust when drafted by Chicago.
Very premature assessment of that young man. I tell you talk about having to eat crow for those who felt that way. A 2-time NCAA champion, Noah has now rightly become revered as the heartbeat of this scrappy Bulls team, an All-NBA and All-Star, and also an All-NBA defensive player as well.
Well, Noah has that boisterous, playful personality. I think his quirks maybe threw people off early on, but he's a wonderful teammate. He's unselfish, and I think more than anything, you know, his unguarded personality has sort of helped him connect with his teammates.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And for Noah, who is really gregarious and outgoing off the court, but you get in between those lines and his intense competitiveness becomes apparent. I mean, he's locked in all business. A fierce, fierce competitor, laser focused on winning, and he's not worried about making a few enemies in the process.
This all no good.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And the dunk by Baylor.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Here's Rose, following the basket by Elgin Baylor. Noah kicks to Gasol. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Bulls lead by 1.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
and even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies, be physical. I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Rose goes in. Hook shot on the way. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Got that one up quick. 14 points for Kobe Bryant. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
A 3-ball. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Bryant. Shaq's got 6.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Now here's Pippen. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Noah. Here's Gasol. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Jordan, he's checked in for Noah. Well, something of a bounce-back season for Pau Gasol in 2013-14. Steve, with better health and a return to playing in the middle more often.
Yeah, you know, he dealt with a few nagging injuries, Kevin, but scored better, rebounded better. Nice to see him show that he's really still an elite big after struggling a couple seasons ago.
Here's Jordan following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Gasol with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And that one's good by Pippen.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Lakers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Johnson outside. Jordan against Bryant. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pippen, the pass to Rose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Shot denied. Gasol dishes to Jordan. It's Young on the wing. On the wing, Johnson. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Kobe. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. 19 points for Kobe Bryant.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
The lead changes hands once again. There's been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 8. The dish to Jordan. Clock at 6.
Hammer time! Hammer time!
And he dunks it down.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. And he gets the bucket. Jordan's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Ori. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Chicago really struggled scoring points without Derrick Rose, and that's understandable last year. And against the West, it was even more difficult.
As you said about the Bulls, guys, just a very tough time scoring against the Western Conference, which would be their downfall in most games.
Well, they shot right around 42% from the floor against the West last year, and that put them in the bottom 3 in the league. So, I mean, you're just not going to get away with shooting that poorly.
Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Here's Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Kobe attacking. Young against Pippen. Here's O'Neal, poked loose. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Gentlemen, a close partnership between Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau and center Joakim Noah. Noah said, quote, "The way each of us sees the game can be totally different, but he'll fight anybody to win, and I will too." Noah says Thibodeau's changed too, adding, "He's opened up a lot more, asking how we're doing, what we're thinking." Kevin?
They're really the backbone of that team. Thanks, Doris.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Chicago making some changes. Grant comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Rose. Lakers trail by 8. And here's Kobe from the arc to halt the run. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Grant kicks to Pippen. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Pippen's got 7 points for the quarter.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
O'Neal trying to break free. And that one's good. 21 points for Kobe Bryant.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Johnson over to help. And Butler, here we go. Rebounded by the Lakers. Puts up the prayer. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Chicago making a switch here. Kukoc is checked in. There's 21 seconds left now here in the second. Pippen, the pass to Kukoc. Back to Pippen. Passes to Kukoc. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 6 assists now in the game.
Hey, Kevin, with Derek